Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Did You See? This is actually a mini episode that consists of two segments from the main full episode, episode 4, from the, I think, second week of February, which was last week. And this will consist of the Obsession of the Week, which is a new segment that we're going to try out, and our random questions segment, which we are taking suggestions. If you guys have any suggestions on what we should name that random questions segment, feel free to leave a comment on our YouTube channel or on the link itself on this episode, or you can leave a comment or suggestion on our Facebook page. Another thing we do have is, particularly in the Obsession of the Week segment, we do have some issues with the sound. So we had some technical difficulties with the mic dropping in and out. Kind of gets a little bit muffled. So please bear with us. We're working on getting that problem fixed. But here it is, the Obsession of the Week and the random questions of the week. So listen to our podcast, listen to these segments, and I hope you enjoy the shit out of it. Welcome to Did You See? This is JP.
And Ian.
And Gino.
And we're all together again.
All together.
The Obsession of the Week is our new segment.
Obsession
and it's
of the week.
We were pretty much just going off who we were obsessed with, like.
Yeah, just a
In
random
general.
person that we're obsessed with in general.
General
and
obsession?
Here's Ian with the theme song.
Obsession of the week. Obsession of the week. I kinda felt to you. Obsession of the week. Gross. That was gross, you guys.
Obsession.
You know, yes. It's going to be that from now on.
We could have just done the obsession. That's okay. We're good.
Gino,
Yeah.
you can go first. He's got a good one.
He does.
Mine's complete.
You're gonna
It's
have to
complete.
get online and get ready to pull this up.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm a frequent viewer of a website called The Chive. It's pretty much just a photo blog. Things guys are into. Pretty much just cars and girls and sports.
People get obsessed with that website.
Yeah, and they actually have really cool T-shirts, which I stopped buying because I don't have enough money to buy their shirts anymore. But so they have this one. It's like the creepiest gallery that they have. It's just called Find Her.
Ew.
And so you just post any picture of any girl that you want to be found, and then through the magic of the internet, they are found.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, I love that.
Yes.
I've seen one of those before, and it is just hilarious.
So most of the time, it's like a random model that just people don't know her name, and then quick Google. This one is, I don't know if you, did I send you the picture, Jake? It's just an athletic girl in like, it looked like a flag football kind of.
Like a half shirt or something.
Yeah, or she had like a T-shirt on. It looked like she was playing flag football, so I was like, holy shit.
Just hitting all
And
of
I
your
scroll
buttons.
down to the comments. I scroll down the comments, and somebody has her name. It's like the same guy from her high school. And I was
This
like,
is-
oh shit.
This is
She's
like
in high
face
school.
recognition software and shit. This is like how Jack Bauer stalks women.
This is like stalking, you guys.
Okay, so I'll give you her name. Her name is Talia Marquez.
Oh my
Oh my
god!
gosh, she's
it
already-
comes up.
She's on
And-
Twitter. She's. Wait, is
uh,
this? Let's see.
And she, on the images,
Yeah.
she,
Is she a track runner? Wait.
yes. So
track-
the first two images
Oh,
are her.
first two. Wait, so was she at the University of Kansas?
Yep. KU.
So she's a freshman at the University of Kansas, and
Stop.
I
Stop.
texted Jape. I was like, "Hey, so you're gonna go watch some track meets at Kansas? The dates."
You
The
guys.
dates are April 16th through 19th.
16th through the 19th.
God.
I'm gonna put
And
that
he's
in the
like,
calendar.
who is that? And so she's my obsession of the week. And I just found her on Facebook.
Obsession of the week. Oh God.
And mine has been recently. She competed for, I believe, the Norwegian. No, Swedish. The Swedish slope style. Swedish snowboarding team. She did slope style. Her name is Celia, Ssilja.
So okay, that's like
Sil.
totally the opposite way you would think of spelling Celia.
Yeah, Celia Norendal.
Noren.
Yeah,
Okay. Aw.
right.
She
Right?
Looks like, she looks like she can be on packaging for Coco.
She looks super Norwegian,
Yeah, absolutely. She looks like Elsa.
isn't she? She's
It's something about the whole like get up with the hat and
yeah.
Yeah.
goggles thing that's
Her
it too.
Her look works for winter.
Well, when she does compete, she did on her run. She does this where she curls like the outside,
part of her
the
hair.
front part of her hair, so it looks very adorable.
So she's like the equivalent of a girl who wears like sweatpants and a North Face, but then she does full makeup and full hair,
Yeah, but
like to
she's
class. But she's adorable.
adorable. April loves her. She's
She's so pretty. I keep
she's-
looking at all these pictures.
she's super pretty.
JP, splice these pictures in when you do the actual podcast.
Oh yeah, I will, and I'm gonna put Gino's KU freshman.
So creepy, you guys. I love it.
freshman.
So
look.
weird.
And
No,
she was favored,
No, you're good.
or one of the favorites, right?
Yeah, they were saying that she was supposed to be one of the contenders for the gold, but she had a really tough time. She kept falling, barely made it in semifinals, then barely made it in the finals, and the primetime NBC footage coverage, they didn't show her at all in the finals. She ended up like in 11th place.
Pull it together, Celia.
Celia,
Come on. We were counting on you. We were
I
all
wanted to
rooting for you.
see you again. I was
How-
actively rooting against the two Americans in the semifinals. I'm like, fall down. And with like one of them took a little bit of a tumble coming, and she kind of slipped and fell a little bit.
Amazing.
And I was like, yes, Celia's in. April was rooting for her too, so I'm not the only one.
So we're okay.
And
It's not treason. Because
exactly.
you both were rooting for her. She's adorable. She's adorable, people. I like her.
So that's two athletic girls there,
Two
Ian.
athletic girls.
Yes.
This
Two
is
athletic
yours.
girls. And
Mine
Ian's-
falls on the spectrum, but it's not like I've just recently rediscovered, I guess, my obsession.
Shaun White.
Well,
Oh.
I have a weird thing for gingers. He's a little too like adjacent to Carrot Top, but like a hotter Carrot Top. But that's not
now
who
he's all like
he's all
now
shaven
he's
and
all
stuff.
like
That's
Metro.
fine. Yeah, no, he looks great. And I do have a thing for redheaded guys. It's weird. I
He
know.
has super tight pants now.
I saw.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, he's put together. It's cool. But I'm my obsession of this week is Joe Manganiello, which is stupid because I've been obsessed with him since he was like he first got on True Blood. He plays Alcide Houvreau on True Blood for anyone who doesn't know. But he just recently did this photo shoot for a book, and I think it's something called Celebrities in the Morning or something like that. And the premise is the photographer takes these shots
And
as
they're
if
really sad
no.
because they're in mourning.
No, not with a U.
Oh.
Just MORN. But she takes
Wait.
pictures. What?
Do you say he was a ginger?
No,
No, not
That was
Joe
a side
Manganiello.
note.
That was
Oh.
for Shaun White, who is cute
Gotcha.
too. But Joe Manganiello, because the photographer, I don't know if it was a he or
He's just
she.
got a fire crotch.
Ugh.
Anyway, okay.
Anyway, so the photographer takes the pictures of these celebrities in bed as if you just woke up next to them. So it's like you rolled over and
my
that's who they
God.
woke up next to, and they're just like amazing shots.
And it looks like they've got a little bit of spit.
No, it's not like that. It's just like it's like a good morning kind of
They've
thing.
got muta or
And it's like
for
yeah,
Americans
it's just
or-
like gross.
eye boogers.
Like, like oh there's no product and it's
Just
just like
drool.
it's like they after like a full bender, they just pass out into bed and they're
You-
just like like gross. No.
He's fully erect.
No, it's like he's
If he wanted to be true to life, then he would have to be fully erect.
absolutely. I mean It's like that point in the morning where you wake up and you realize you have to go to the bathroom, but you don't want to because then, it's just going to get everywhere.
You're going to spray it all over.
You're just going to spray it all over, so you just wait for a little bit, even though you have to pee really bad. It's a very specific photo, you guys. And
So there's a picture of him sitting down on the toilet. Too.
no, it's him and he's on his stomach in the bed. That's it. But he looks so
He's up in the bed.
He's humping the bed. It's one of those he rolls over, is like, want to do this? I'm like, I got to get up for work. What do you want to do?
Yeah.
And so you just have to leave. And
Some
he's like,
mouthwash, you son of a bitch.
I know. Don't kiss me with that. Anyway, so that's my obsession of the week. This week is Joe Manganiello again. Hopefully it'll be someone different next week.
And that has been...
Obsession of the week. Obsession of the week.
Obsession. That's gonna be it.
That's so weird. I like it though.
We gotta.
We're gonna
I have
tighten
some
that
more
up.
beats from Saw that I think.
Yes!
There's like an R&B beat that he sent
I'm
me
so
that I think we
excited.
can cut an obsession of the week on there.
That's gonna be great.
All right. So
So that was obsession of the week.
and we have to come up with a better segment. If anyone has a better name for this segment, but if anyone has any suggestions, let us know. It
Comment.
is random questions.
Yeah,
of
random
the
question
week.
time.
Yeah. If you have one, I have one. I asked this one before, but I'd like to hear Ian's answer for this.
Is it weird?
Yeah. Would you rather swallow a live mouse? And I've tweaked it a little bit. So swallow a live mouse, or shoot a prisoner, like kill a prisoner.
What did the prisoner do?
I don't know.
So he could be
You
in
do
there
know,
for like
sure.
false imprisonment, like false charge
He's
of like
convicted,
convicted,
rightly convicted.
rightly convicted. So he could have stolen like a can of. Wait, is this like 1930? So he like stole a can of soup and he's in the prison. I'm just kidding. No, it's not. It's like now, right?
It's Jean Valjean.
Oh. No, I mean like
No, it's not Jean Valjean.
it's not. Okay, gotcha. So it's not wrongly convicted, but like so shoot
It's
a
someone
prisoner.
doing hard time.
Someone doing a hard time, not on death row.
Just the prisoner.
Okay.
No.
Is there a situation where like I have to defend myself?
Nope.
So it's
You're
just,
executing
I'm executing a prisoner
with a gun.
with a gun, or swallowing a live mouse.
Swallowing a live mouse. And you don't chew it. You gotta
You
swallow
just gotta swallow it.
Hypothetically, if you could swallow it whole. But a live mouse.
I wish you could see
An
my
adult-
face right now.
An adult,
An adult
live mouse.
live mouse. You know what's scary about an adult live
It
mouse?
could eat through a wall.
Yeah, it could eat through concrete.
Yeah.
That's my first thought. It could just burrow out of me. Like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm frightened.
Wait, what did you tweak it from last time? Last time it was just...
It was just a random person.
Oh.
Last time it was a random person.
That's
So
right.
this time I'm giving you
like
a little
a-
bit of a...
a little bit
I'm
of an
just
edge.
giving you a little bit so you don't sound horrible when you actually pick
Okay.
killing another human being.
See,
But-
but swallowing the mouse
my
sounds
God.
really terrifying. I don't know what to do. It should be so easy. I should just pick swallowing the
Well,
mouse.
you tweaked it because you had to... there's no other way. It's like you either just killed an innocent human being
Or you ate a mouse.
or you ate a mouse. Now at least you have
Yeah.
like
Now at least
justification.
It's more balanced.
But it's weird because
But
they could
maybe
be,
justification.
But they could be in prison for like, white collar crime or like tax evasion.
Like, maybe it's Bernie Madoff. I don't know.
Maybe. Damn it. And I've been watching a lot of Dateline.
Oh my god.
So
oh yeah, Ian's super into Dateline.
I'm super into Dateline right now. For anyone else who's into it too, yay. Okay, I know I have to wrap this up, but it's so hard. This
He's gonna
question's
kill
really
him.
hard.
It's a hard one.
Did you just say I'm going to kill the person?
Yeah.
Well, if I haven't,
He's thought about it long enough.
I know I thought about it long
I know
enough.
where you're skewing.
I know. It's just terrifying. I don't want a mouse to burrow out of me.
Oh, because right when it hits your stomach,
Yeah, it's just gonna be like it's not gonna get killed by stomach acid, you guys.
It's gonna flip out because you can't
Because you're not.
pull a like boa constrictor and kill it first before you.
Wait, can I swallow a boa constrictor? And then
Oh,
oh, this is rough.
can you feel it going?
I
down
can
your
feel it. I
esophagus?
can feel all of it. I can feel the claws. I can feel.
Pick it. You're gonna have to pick
Am
it.
I gonna have to shoot a prisoner? I think I'm gonna have to shoot a prisoner.
I think you just did.
I think I just
You
did.
just
Wait,
executed
did you guys not execute a prisoner? Did you swallow a mouse?
no.
Wait, you didn't have prisoners though. You had like random people.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what April said.
What did April say?
Almost immediately, she said, "I'd shoot him. I'd shoot him prisoner."
Wait,
She's
weren't
like,
you in?
"I'd kill
Were you
him."
in like a public place when you asked her this?
Yes,
Like,
we were at Costco in the food court eating next to a family.
Oh my god!
And she said, "I'd kill someone." She didn't even. She barely
No.
flinched.
No hesitation.
For me, I don't know. I hate to say this. I'd probably have to go with the prisoner.
Right? I mean, it's a terrible choice.
I don't know. This is a very egotistical time.
Absolutely. No, this makes me a terrible person. This makes me like absolutely a terrible person.
I don't think I could though. Oh,
Right?
I can feel it.
Can't you just imagine? What did you pick,
I can feel it right here in my
I had it
sternum.
originally. I ate them, but before you actually had, you could eat the mouse.
No,
Oh,
no,
like
no.
you
It was
did-
swallow it whole. Swallow it live is what it is.
But I couldn't kill like just some random. It was just like you can kill that guy sitting next to you, and I was like, I can't.
Oh, see, that's
do that.
different. If you'd asked me if
Yeah.
I was kill that guy next to me.
No, it's just like a random person. But
That's
how about
different.
now, Gina? You've got a prisoner doing hard time.
And you have to swallow the mouse whole. Like
And he
you
was
can't
rightfully convicted. But you have to
Rightfully
swallow a mouse whole and alive.
I feel like I weighed my options.
It's all screaming while you're putting.
Oh god.
Yeah, I might have to go with the Ian too. I might switch it and kill a man.
Oh, this got really dark.
pretend. I'll just pretend I'm in the purge.
Oh yes. It's
Thank you for letting me purge. Oh! Now I'm gonna feel that mouse when I go to sleep. Oh my god, I feel weird.
yeah, no, I hate it. Oh my stomach hurts. See, if you could chew the mouse, it'd be different.
Oh god. Yeah, it'd be different.
It'd be really
be hard.
different. It would be hard, but
Here's a totally random one. Who did you ever have a crush on a teacher at any time from grade school through college?
Absolutely. Miss Anderson,
All right,
she's a
details.
Spanish teacher. She was the oh, this is gonna be hilarious.
What
she's,
grade?
She's the Spanish teacher. I never personally had her. I went to an all boys Jesuit high school,
I know exactly who he's talking about too.
and yeah, she was younger,
Señorita
younger
Anderson.
teacher. He knows who it is.
Okay.
She was a Spanish teacher. Just, I think even if I went to like a high school with there was girls, she's just adorable. She was hot as hell. Everyone loved her. We remember that show Singled Out.
Yeah, with Chris Hart.
Yeah, and Jenny McCarthy.
Yeah.
We did for a pep rally. We did a Singled Out. They did a Singled Out, and she was the person that was
She was
picking.
the girl.
Yeah, and she had like a lunch date with some kid. But I wish I got to play that game. So one time during law school, I was at the public library studying, and lo and behold, I mean, this is so much later in life. She sits down like right next to me at the public library, and she's like, I think tutoring some kid. But I'm like, holy shit, is that Miss Anderson? And, oh my god! And so like I got to show you these.
Oh, God.
I took my phone and I snuck
Take a picture.
pictures of her. She's sitting across the table, like one chair down from me, and I like snuck a couple pictures of her, and I posted those on Facebook.
Oh my
I posted the picture on Facebook, and I like I don't know if I tagged some people in it, and pretty much everyone I knew liked it and commented on it.
Like, oh my
They're
God.
like, oh
Like
my
that
god,
is her.
yeah, oh my god. There's just they absolutely knew it. She barely aged.
Ah.
She's barely aged, and she's just looking mighty.
She was always
mighty
really
fine.
really nice at school.
really nice.
Now, was she like? Was it because she was younger, or was it just she was just pretty?
I think it was like a sea of boys and
No.
kind of a lack of. No, she was really
She-
pretty.
She was really pretty.
She was really
Because
pretty.
sometimes you have like those teachers right out of college, so they're you're in high school and they're like 22 or 23. It wasn't
Yeah.
one of those cases.
Yeah, it was. I mean,
it was.
she was younger. She was
She was
definitely
younger.
quite a bit younger.
When I got there, she was like, I think in her early 30s by the time I got there, though. Right?
All right.
Probably. But for me, and I was like 14 when that happened, so that was
Okay.
And also I'm
So
gay.
she was there. You said when you were in 12th grade.
When she was there when I was a freshman.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
and it didn't make you want to take French.
Spanish.
Spanish.
Senorita Anderson.
No, I opted for Latin with the super hairy Latin teacher guy. Super hairy Latin teacher guy.
Gina, did you have a crush on a teacher?
It was one of those things. I think first one was 6th grade, and she was probably right out of college, probably 22.
I don't know.
And back in middle school, it was like I think she taught science, and that was like my subject. So I was
Nice.
like, she was the one always helping the science kids and all this stuff. But now that I look back at her name was Miss DeMattis. Now that I look back at her, she was probably just average looking.
because you're like, she was just the youngest one.
Everybody,
Yeah.
Oh my God, everybody else was like, I still think they're probably teaching there. They're probably in their 70s now.
Oh.
But yeah, now that I think back at it, she was probably just pretty average. But back then, it was just like,
It was just
I
nuts.
mean, I remember guys like going up to her and saying like, "Do you think I'm cute?" or whatever.
Oh my God.
This girl. I mean, she's like 20,
and
in
she's
her
like,
20s,
I gotta
and
get.
she's just like, I can't deal with this.
You're like,
You know
I
what
gotta
mean?
get. I
Like,
gotta get out of here.
Yeah,
like that would
it
be.
was so inappropriate.
Yeah,
Oh my
so
God.
inappropriate. Run.
And then
run the
I
other way.
remember she got married to this lawyer and local. And so she changed her name. Her name was Mrs. Guerrera. So she got married. And then probably 2 years later, so I was in 8th grade, and we had this girl it was a long story. We had this girl in our class. Her name was Tori, and she was there maybe for 2 days. It was like the new girl in school, and we were like, oh, there's Tori, whatever. She didn't show up probably for about 5 months. And it was one of those things, and the teacher
Tori?
came in. Yeah, Tori.
Okay.
And she kind of looked like Tori from Saved by the Bell. Like she had like this curly hair or whatever. And she didn't. She
Motorcycle
was there.
jacket?
Yeah, she was there for like a week or 2 days or something, and then she just didn't show up. And then like halfway through the year, Miss Guerrera comes in and she's crying, and we're just like, well, everyone was like, "What happened to Tori?" We were all like expecting like Tori had passed away, and they finally,
Oh.
Rough.
yeah, but she did not. Mrs. Guerrera just came in and said she was getting a divorce
Oh.
from her husband, and all the guys were like, "Yes, she's back! Like she's back!" And I was like, "Oh," I kind of felt bad. I was just like, "Oh." Then everyone was like, "What happened to Tori? Where's Tori? Is she alive?" And then she came back for like our graduation. I don't know how she graduated with us. The teacher came in crying, and we were just like, "Well, what happened to Tori? Is she okay?"
Is she? Oh, so you
and then
thought it had to do with Tori, but
But
I
it
thought
was
you were
like
going to say Tori banged her husband.
That was my
No.
thing. I thought that was a plot twist. I thought that.
That would have been
Yeah,
awesome.
that's
Tori
terrible.
was just one of those things. Like we didn't know where she was, and she ended up graduating with us. I think she was homeschooled for whatever reason. But I just remember when she came in crying,
It was. You
and
thought
then
it was
she
going to be
said
about Tori.
she was getting a divorce, and the guys were like, "Finally, she's back on the market." I'm like,
Like, because you guys all had a
She
joke.
told the class that? What? Why?
yeah.
It's
I
weird.
think it was just to keep. Keep the gossip. Like she just came out with it and said, "This is what you're going to hear,"
Oh.
and it's true.
You know what's funny? It's the same thing happened with Miss Anderson.
Married,
She-
divorced.
Really?
She got married after our first freshman year, and like junior year, she got divorced, and everyone was like flipped out. Everyone flipped out.
Yeah, but you were
like,
in
"Oh,
high school.
shit,
We were
she's
like-
back."
We were like 12. Like, what the hell were we going to do?
Like,
So
come on.
we're gonna go play Pogs. I don't know.
I'm gonna rub my bare pubis all over you.
Oh my god. You, wouldn't
You
even know
shave, right?
Oh god. Oh god.
Me too.
Yeah, that's what this is.
And then I think I had another. I forget what her name was when I was at a freshman in college. I was a sophomore in college. I was taking Spanish as a minor, and of course there was like this Venezuelan.
Nice.
Oh.
Nice.
Probably also in her late 20s, and I was just like, everyone just wanted. It was either you had to go to the head of the department taught freshman Spanish and sophomore Spanish, and then this girl took the other half. It's like everyone wanted to get into the younger girl's half, but then it was filled up.
Oh my god. Yeah.
10 minutes into the registering.
Yeah, I took Spanish in college, and all my Spanish TAs were smoking hot.
Yeah.
And they were just barely older than me, if anything. I mean,
And looking back at her, yeah, she was hot. There was
legitimately hot.
yeah, there
Like
was
it
no-
wasn't just like a.
Not like only option hot.
yeah, definitely.
That's awesome.
I feel
Yeah.
bad that your teacher, your well, it's not like she's, if she ever listens to this,
I know, right?
she's gonna be like, "Oh, I'm average."
Oh my god.
Miss Anderson, if you ever,
Yeah.
I saw you at the
Senorita
library.
Anderson.
Yeah, I saw you at the library. You're still looking fine. keeping it tight,
Oh
looking
my
the same.
god. Oh my god, you guys.
Gino, I should cut in a picture of her.
Mrs. You have
the
to.
one, no,
Catch
the
it.
one that I took.
Oh my god, yes.
It's a total stalker picture.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna look up. I'm gonna go through my yearbook and see if I can find a picture of both of mine.
Perfect. Okay.
Okay, Ian.
I guess wait, I have two, I guess.
Oh, interesting.
No, I mean nothing happened, obviously.
Well,
But,
but it's
I mean,
okay.
I don't know if he
because
was.
I might know who this is.
No, I don't know if he was teaching your year. It was Mr. Wickenhauser.
No. I don't
Okay,
know.
isn't that an interesting name? He taught my my advanced English class my sophomore year, and he was just always really nice, and he was really cute. Oh wait, there was another one too.
Yeah, how old was he? Was he a younger guy?
He was like, you know, those he was one of the, I'm pretty sure, you know, the alums who come back to teach.
Right.
Like when you're in a Jesuit education system, they ask you to, like, if you get your education through Jesuit schools, you're supposed to come back and give like a year of service for teaching. That's like a thing. They asked me to do it, even though I didn't go to a Jesuit college. Well, whatever. But Mr. Wickenhauser, I think, was one of those teachers, and then he stayed on for a little bit longer after that.
Huh.
And he was always so nice, and he was really complimentary for my writing. And as, like, you know, I was wanting attention from anyone at that point, so I was like, "Oh, really? Thank you." And then I would just giggle and sit in my seat.
He gives you an A.
I'm like, obviously we're in love, we're dating.
He likes me.
He likes me.
Oh, this guy wants my nuts
Oh,
deep
so
inside.
so hard.
He wants me balls deep.
Oh my god,
The battle of balls deep.
that's actually hysterical. The Battle of Balls Deep. Literary reference for everyone. And since we're talking about English class, so Mr. Wickenhauser, I think he was married though. I'm pretty sure. And then there was another teacher, and I can't remember his name, but he was another one of those younger guys who came back and taught. And he was really hot. He would ride his bike shirtless to campus every day, and so me and like my other gay friends at school would just be like sitting at the bottom of the hill just waiting for him and being like, okay, we can go now. And then, but he went on he didn't sing or anything, but he was one of the faculty advisors when we went on our choir tour when we went to Minnesota and Indiana and stuff like that. And he brought his wife, and I was devastated. I was like, because she was really hot too. Like all the guys on the bus were like, holy fuck, that's your wife. It was like one of those, like that kind of hot wife, you know?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
so like, she like,
And not just like
not like
lack of options.
not like a lack of options. She's like really hot. Like,
wow.
but they made like a really hot like blonde Aryan couple, you know, like one of those.
Oh.
yeah,
It's like you two are meant to be together.
yeah,
That's
like
who I
obviously,
pictured you
and
with.
they were both like laid back, and they were like really active. You could tell they like rode bikes on the weekend, that sort of couple, and like or like jogged, or like they had like two dogs, and like their whole life surrounded like their jobs and their dog. You know that like,
2.5 kids.
2.5, not yet.
Yeah.
She like her body wasn't ruined from childbirth, but she
Still keeps it tight.
she still keeps it tight. And then there was one more. I wish I remembered his name. I'm gonna remember it next podcast. And then my freshman year of college, I was taking my first drawing class.
Okay.
And for drawing day, for like the syllabus day, our teacher met with us one by one, and he was a new teacher. His name was, and we were all thinking that he was going to be like, you know, just like, oh, this old guy. And we walk in. Well, I walk in because we had individual meetings, and I'm like, holy fuck, you're kind of hot.
Was he like he was an art teacher?
He was an art teacher.
Was he like kind of hippie-ish?
No, kind of. He's shorter than me, which it doesn't really bother me. I know height is kind of a thing for some people, but you know.
Ian's really thought this out.
No, I know.
Like
no, it's
full
true.
on
Full
fantasize about
yeah.
an actual relationship.
Well, no, this has a good story about it.
Oh, God.
So, and I wasn't with anyone at this point, so it was just kind of like, oh my god, I'm totally gonna hook up with the teacher. This is gonna be college. And no, it didn't happen. Preface, that didn't happen, but. I walk in, I'm like, holy fuck, you're hot. So I'm not like paying attention during his entire thing. He's like telling me supplies I'm gonna need, like what my art style is, and I'm like, yeah,
So,
totally.
So condoms then?
Yeah, so what do you What do you like for breakfast? That sort of stuff. Those sort of questions.
Well, how big are the anal beads that I need?
How's this gonna work? No, not like that. So, but he was my drawing teacher, and he was actually a really great drawing teacher. But then I find out he's Mormon, and he's married, and he just had a kid. So I'm like, and at that point I'm like, I can't break up a marriage, you guys. That would be, because obviously I have a chance, right? Because this is still going on in my head.
You got weird underwear on.
Yeah, he probably. Well, the thing is, like, I just looked him up on the faculty thing on KU.
Oh my God.
And he's not wearing his Mormon underwear.
Did he wear his? Oh my God. Oh, Gino.
He's completely nerdy looking.
When he's in a field, in jeans, shirtless in a field.
And I think there's spray cheese on his chest.
This is on the KU website.
I think that's one of his art pieces, though. Like, that's like a self-portrait.
Oh, but it's still funny.
No, it's really stupid.
That's like his picture.
So he...
Oh, I see it.
Yeah, so...
That's his profile picture.
What is on his
KU
chest?
website.
He drew pictures of the mountains in the background, and he's becoming part of the landscape. That's my thing.
It's just that's your faculty website picture.
Yeah. He's ridiculously pretentious. I can see that now. Distance! Removing yourself from the situation, you get some distance, okay, you guys?
Oh my God.
But actually,
it's all his pictures on his
that
website
Ireland?
are just all
It's all
pictures
him.
of him just
it's like self-portrait.
shirtless.
Self-portrait.
I know, but it's just like all
it's
of
like
them.
it's nuts, like all of it.
But
yeah.
literally all of it.
Yeah, all of it.
It looks cool though.
Yeah, right? He did those the year I graduated. Anyway, so there was a point in the second semester, though, because second semester I got him again for my Drawing 2 teacher. Mm-hmm. And I was familiar with him at this point, so we'd joke all the time and stuff like that. But then one time after, I didn't think I was doing anything, but one time after class, he was like, Julian,
Yes.
we've gotta stop doing the I love you thing. And it's like, I was like, what I love you thing? I was like, Sean, what are you talking about? And he was like, Julian, you gotta, like, you know, like, he's like, I like you, you're great, but like, we can't do this because then they might think that we have an inappropriate relationship, and like, I just got here as a teacher. And I was like, Sean, I'm just really sorry if that's just, like, you know, like, if that came off across like that, I did not mean that in that way. Like, of course I have a crush on you. I didn't tell him that, but I was like, but I didn't know if that was a thing, but I think it's because we also had other, like in my Drawing 2 class, we had people who weren't in my first class, and like all of our class had like a big crush on Sean. We'd all like giggle about it in the first one, and I think he knew, so we could giggle about it together. But then in the second class, we had people who didn't know about that sort of inside joke thing, and so it was like, he was like, oh, someone might report this and it might get really weird.
Oh my God! So he's like thought about it, and he got the sexual tension.
Yeah, obviously
kind of
he felt something with me too, because like he couldn't be like.
You're like, we can't do this.
He's like, we can't.
I'm married.
No, it's not like that. But he's like, you know, he's trying to save his job, and I'm like, but I wasn't trying to take your job.
Wow.
Right? Isn't that
Shit
nuts?
just got serious.
I know. No, but like,
I can't be Barry K. Letourneau.
but I was legal by then. I was 18.
I know,
But it's still funny. Barry K. Letourneau. Gary K. Letourneau?
Gary.
No, Barry's better. Barry's better.
Oh my God!
But yeah, no, that happened.
Holy shit!
Isn't that funny?
That's awkward.
Wow.
Yeah, but I was like, Sean, I'm really sorry if that like came across that way, but that's not what I meant.
But it was totally what you.
It's totally what I meant. I was like, but now that everyone thinks that, don't you think we should?
I know.
You want to buy me a nice dinner? That sort of thing.
Know, yeah,
So-
now that it's out there.
Now that it's out there, I'm just gonna. But
my
and one
gosh.
time he brought his. I think he had a son. No, sorry, this was a different.
I won't tell nobody.
Your wife doesn't need to know. I'm not that kind of homewrecker, you guys. I mean, on paper I would be maybe, but no, only for money. Only for money. So.
That being said, you would shoot a prisoner.
I would shoot a prisoner. I would if it would avoid me eating a mouse. Wait.
Anything that did not swallow a mouse.
Oh my God. It's one of those like. But now that you say it again, I can feel the mouse inside me, and I can't. I just can't.
Oh God, I hate it.
Right?
All right, guys. Until next time.
Save
it
it for
for
the
the
podcast. Did we do it?
Yeah.
Yes, we did it.
Kind of.
Yeah. It's awesome.